Hello everyone, so welcome to the PAC Overwatch Community Tournament. And today we have 6 teams playing in today for our stream. And to my right here, I have RXs.
Hello.
Who's going to talk about the format.
Yeah, so this is the PACommunity Awakenings Series 1. So last month we had our rivals, which led to Jacobert winning the grand finals, and right now we are holding a tournament for lower SR teams. So for this tournament, the rules are that no one player can be above 3700 SR, and the team average must be below 3200. So that's the rules about the rosters. And let's talk about how the group stages will work and how it will fit into the playoffs. So there should be graphics coming up soon on the stream right now. Yeah, so because this time's around, we have only 12 teams signing up. So we'll have 3 groups of 4. And in Group A, there'll be Matrix, Jollibee Fan Club, Pen Island, and Gamer Geese. And in Group B, there'll be Tsunami, Prage, Team Revamp, and Lamoon. And all of these groups, they'll be playing a first round robin with each team in the same group. And the top 2 will be proceeding to day 2. So the next group will be Group C, which is Celestials, Wak Boys, Pank, and Six Stacking in 2021. Scarlab, anything you know about these teams or their players?
So for Celestials, I kind of know quite a bit because they're my friends. But so these teams but the one that we're gonna be playing out today in the first ones are gonna be hold on, give me a second. My bad. Yep. Pen Island versus Gamer Geese. So Pen Island we have whatever, Sexy Mommy, Insane, Joff Abeng, Anamain 625, Yoshinori, Fantastic, Shinwoo Wang. And for Gamer Geese, we have Anta Rios, Waitrix, Mercy, Grizzly Gaming, Ludeve, Shokriza, Ryu, Vijay Dado, Too Happy Ball.
Yeah, and for Pen Island, a lot of these players are actually off-rolling. I know a few names here and there. They usually play rank, and Yoshinori and Chingwu Wang are usually DPS players. And today, because of the SR limitations, they'll be off-rolling. And I'm interested to see whether off-rolling would limit their efficiency in certain comps, because when you off-roll, right, you will only know like maybe less amount of heroes that you know how to play compared to your main role. And I wonder if that will limit their variety of compositions that they'll be able to play today.
So Gamer Geese is all Philippines team. So all of them, we're gonna have. There's a lot of tank players and support players, but there's only two main DPS in Gamer Geese, which is Waitrix and Mercy. So we're gonna see them two pretty much the whole match. There's no sub for them.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, from what I know, because I knew Mercy quite a few years back, and she's actually used to be a support player, and it'll be interesting to see how she swaps over to the DPS role and how well she'll do. But yeah, this is all a Pinoy roster, and the Filipinos usually have a lot of teams, and they're usually really friendly with one another. And yeah, they have a really good community spirit, and I wonder whether maybe that'll mean they have better synergy or something like that. So interested to see what these two compositions, what these two teams will be playing.
So the map that we're gonna be playing on is Ilios for control.
Yeah, and Ilios right now on the meta in like Overwatch League, and it's usually Brawl and Rush, or maybe some teams even like to pull the double bubble. But today, actually, a new patch has hit the live servers, and there's a lot of interesting changes in this new patch, particularly with the tanks. And one of them is like, of course, everyone's talking about it, the Diva Call Mech buff and all that. So, any compositions you would like to see today, Scarlet?
A lot of Lucios, of course.
Yeah. Of course, on Ilios is always about the Lucios.
Always the Lucios. For me, I'm a Genji main myself, and I know on this map, except for the well, it seems like it's a lot of plays can be made by like dive characters. So I'm planning to see some dive here, but on the map with the statues, what's that called?
Ruins.
Yeah, ruins. I'm hoping to see some Zarya and Ryan.
Yeah. And of course, because these teams are usually of the lower skill rating range, meta doesn't really affect this elo. So most of the teams will be playing their comfort picks, and I'm excited to see what both of these teams bring to the table today. And we'll be starting out on Lighthouse, yeah. And it seems like Gamer Geese will be trying to pull out the Symmetra. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure they're just keeping the whole team out. And both teams are opting to run the Ryan Zaya, just a whole bunch of Brawl, and Mercy looking to disrupt the composition of Pen Island with the Pharah.
There is not a single dive hero. Oh, no, wait. Sexy Mommy just switched Tracer. So it seems like both teams gonna be playing Ryan Zarya here. They're playing Pharah Mercy. The Mercy isn't fucking in Pharah currently. There's a Baptist who's trying to deal with the Pharah right now. Waitrix just took out Insane. And the Pharah, Mercy just tried to boop out Fong just now. Seems like, he just made that. That's a big play right there from taking out the main healer. Mercy just took out both the healers right there. Waitrix is going in with the tank kills. Oh my god.
Yeah, and the DPS for Gamer Geese really using their positioning well, and Vatrix with one pick onto the first member of Pen Island forced out the immortality from Fantastic, I think, in a really awkward position. And now Fantastic will be forced to swap to the Zen, maybe looking to do more damage to the front line of Pen Island. Both teams right now relatively even, with no ultimates really up for any of these teams.
Seems like Pen Island just trying to take the high ground at this point, since they're going against a Pharah Mercy. Insane, he's trying so hard to get some picks. He got a pick on Waitrix, and Yoshi's got a pick on Ryu right there with Fire Strike. Oh my god, and Pen Island just came with the comeback so fast on that first fight.
Really good plays there from Pen Island, able to open out the fight, and you could say that the shatter there from Yoshinori 2K wasn't really needed. I mean, he got the kill with just the Earth Shatter damage alone, but I think he would like to be able to save it for next fight. But Sexy Mami looking for a sneaky flank here. Will he catch anything? And yes, he does. He catches Mercy.
I would like to see some false bomb on Pharah Mercy here, I'm not gonna lie. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, usually you stand up on the high ground to get a perch and then triple blink somewhere, right? But I don't know whether... Maybe we'll see that this map, who knows?
Mercy is trying to get some picks right now, taking the full high ground. Try to use his the buildings as like body blocking. Taking out the damage so he doesn't die from the McCree from Pen Island. And here comes a big shatter from Shock. Just only got the McCree, didn't get a single kill after that though. Insane with the high noon, also no kills out of that, but Waitrix just took out Yoshi and 60 Mommy just took out Ryu. Seems like Pen Island is gonna be holding this with yep. Pen Island just took out a team fight and it's over for Gamer Geese again.
And Mercy there actually waited, I think, a bit too long to pop the Pharah Barrage. When she popped it, most of her team was already dead, and she easily got shut down by Insane's McCree, and now she swaps over to the Tracer, mirroring the DPS lineup of Pen Island. The only difference in these compositions right now is the Mercy from the side of VJ Dato compared to Fantastic's Zen. So VJ Dato here will be looking to pocket Vatrix a little bit more, just damage the front line, get any picks, maybe on catch out Sexy Mami on the flank.
Oh, here comes the grab from Pen Island. Oh, Pen Island, that is a big grab with a pulse bomb. That is a 3k for Sexy Mommy right there. That's a 4k! Oh my god.
Just easy pickings up there for Pen Island, and after the first fight, Gamer Geese wasn't really able to stabilize and win. And they might have gotten 40%, but someone needs to touch right now. Sexy Mami will get the kill on Mercy, and they don't even able to touch.
The first round goes to Pen Island. Even Matrix has been holding his ult quite a while there, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but they were literally just gate kept in spawn, and Sexy Mami was really able to do a good job this round. The most flashy play was the pulse bomb on the grab, but even that, she was able to cause a lot of distraction in the backline. Remember when he came into the spawns, arms are second,
took out the Pharah,
yeah, just one clip Mercy, really unexpected. So let's see whether Gamer Geese want to swap to any composition here, and really interesting composition from Pen Island. They will be playing the Ball Zaya, something don't
We have a Widow.
Yeah. Let's see if Insane can land any quick shots to open up the first fight. And Vatrix, interesting pick on the Junkrat. Usually don't see that on such a sideline oriented map like Ruins.
Not much going on right now, except for Yoshi trying to create some space for his team. Which it seems like he's been doing a lot, because right now the whole enemy team is compact right there in the line in the point. Oh, Yoshi is going in. He got so much ult charge from that.
And somehow another Mercy manages to catch out Chingwu Wang, and that's the main healing source for Pen Island gone. And Gamer Geese right now just looking to stabilize. Pen Island needs to wait for the healer or do something right now, not they'll be just losing the first fight.
Well, right now, both DPS from Gamer Geese seems to be quite low, but the heals is able to keep up. Oh, that is the big nade coming from Xingwu Wang.
Yeah, the big nade follow up by 2 clean shots from Insane just finishes up Gamer Geese, even though that Pen Island was at a disadvantage and Xingwu Wang died first. He redeemed himself somewhat. He got back, threw out the nade, and caused Insane to be able to follow up with 2 quick shots, and Gamer Geese are forced back to spawn, even with an advantage in the first fight.
I feel like Pen Island really knows how to retake a point. Or after losing something. Like they're losing someone and they still know how to make a comeback from there.
They have that clutch factor in them, and that's the clutch factor right there.
Triple balls bomb kill from Sexy Mami! Oh, that is huge!
And they don't even need to pop any outs, and Tracer Up is the out that builds up really quickly, and if you're able to just finish a fight with 1 Tracer out, that means you don't have to utilize or waste any other outs, and your out economy just keeps rolling on and on and on. And here we will see the out rotation for Pen Island. For Gamer Geese, it's going to be really hard to stop this. All they have is an Amplification Matrix and a High Noon.
Oh, Yoshi coming down with the minefield and got 1 pick on Ryu. Trying to get some more pick on fucking... on the enemy team right now.
No one can hide from my sight.
So they're the infra fight.
Trying to build up his ult again.
Yeah, and Vatrix actually dies without able to pop his Riptire, and that's a really huge DPS out gone from the side of Gamer Geese.
Insane's trying to do some backline damage there on the Reinhardt who got It's quite hilarious to see a Widow just, you know, diving in with his SMG just now.
Yeah, and even though Mercy is playing McCree, Gamer Geese still hasn't found a viable solution yet to Sexy Mami. He's just going all around the backline, just causing so much chaos, and that results in fantastic, nice, clean shot.
Right now, Gamer Geese is grouping up. They need to find a strat. Oh,
but it's last fight territory already. They need to group up fast and do something.
oh, it's already 92%, 93%. I didn't even realize time really goes by fast. Oh my god! Where she got a pick on Xingwu Wang? They got a main healer down. They might be able to make this comeback. They might be. Right now, Gamer Geese is popping out every single ult that they can. But it doesn't seem like it's enough. Shoshi just got a pick on Mercy. Sexy Mom got a pick on VJ. Antaro's killed the Zendo, which means Xingwu Wang is the only hero left. But we just saw Xingwu Wang died, so that means they barely. And yep, Gamer Geese got the point.
And Gamer Geese, even though they'll be able to cap the point there, they still weren't able to ward off the rest of Pen Island, and at the end of the day, Pen Island are still going to come out on top. Mercy is gonna stall, but I don't think she can really do much, and one by one they're just trickling onto the point at this point.
Well, it just seems like Gamer Geese is trying to stall 1 by 1 here. Trying to keep Pen Island from getting the point here.
Yeah, and I don't even think that Gamer Geese are playing bad. It's just that the DPS from the side of Pen Island are just so oppressive, especially the Tracer. And Yoshinori 2K no slack himself today. Usually we know him for his hit scan, like the Tracer, the McCree, and Wrecking Ball is a really hard hero to transition into, especially if you're like a DPS or support player. And it's quite impressive to see that Yoshinori has been practicing up his Wrecking Ball and on the off roll, really able to create a lot of space for his team today.
Oh, of course. Sexy moment gets played in the game. I mean, it's not surprising, is it? After that triple pulse bomb, that's the most amazing.
This was really good. It basically just turned the whole momentum of Ruins. And when you're Gamer Geese and you're trying to go to the point and you can't even do anything because the emo field is already forced out, you're just there sitting still and a pulse bomb just hits you and you're forced to go back to spawn. Nothing much you can do.
He
Really
basically just stopped the team fight before it even started.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, and
my
because
god.
of that, Pen Island didn't even need to use any more outs, so really just pushed their momentum in their favor. And right now it's 1-0 up for Pen Island.
For Lighthouse there, honestly, it seemed really good for the Gamer Geese starting off, but then seems like Pen Island just made a huge comeback.
Yeah, and Gamer Geese right now, they need to rethink their strategy. The brawl isn't really working well for them because they're just letting Sexy Mami on the Tracer just get free. Real Estate right now just wreaking havoc, and maybe they can look towards shutting down Yoshinori 2K on the ball, but Pen Island, they show that they're able to be adaptable, use any composition. So far they've shown the Rhine, they've shown the Wrecking Ball. And who knows, maybe Gamer Geese will have something up their sleeves on the second map. It's not too late to count them out just yet.
I'm still waiting for Genji play here, honestly.
Maybe.
Well, we might see.
So right now we should be heading to a 1 minute break and catch you guys after the 1 minute for the second map.
Alright, we are back and we are in the second match of Pen Island versus Gamer Geese. Right now, Pen Island is leading 1-0.
Yeah, and Ilios was basically a showstopper for Pen Island and Gamer Geese. The first stage was relatively close, but come to Ruins, it was just really one-sided. And the second map, or the map pool, is going to be a hybrid map. And it's gonna wait. Actually, it's an escort map. My bad, and it will be Route 66.
Honestly, Route 66. Okay, it's probably one of the best escort map. I'm not gonna lie, because
Is it because Genji is good or something?
No. I mean, yes, but honestly, I have seen a lot of interesting plays on this map because, for example,
Especially
pirate ship.
Yeah?
I have seen a lot of pirate ship on this map. I want to see something like that, but we don't know for sure if that's gonna happen, of course.
Yeah, and the defending teams usually like to hold in the cart, like the train wreck over there, and just hold the spawn and just get a free fight. Even if they lose, they still have time to come back. So one of these teams will probably do it. It's a really common strategy, and right now, looking at the meta swings, both teams are still playing a lot of Rhine, even though Rhine got nerfed. And no matter how much you nerf Rhine, at this game, right, in this type of elo, Ryan is still really good because Ryan is still one of the best heroes to just create space, just hold your shield up and just walk in. But on Rule 66, we might be seeing some double bubble with the Winston Zaya because there's quite a lot of high grounds here, especially on the second point and even the first point on top of the gas station. So and how you play double bubble is you would cycle your Winston bubbles with your Zaya bubbles so it's just a continuous, just a lot of uptime and downtime play. So leaves the enemy team little room to adapt. Let's see whether the teams will be playing such compositions or who knows, because it's a new patch, right? You don't know what these teams are playing. Like Orisa got buffed, Hawk got buffed. Maybe we'll see Hawk because Hawk can one shot now, right? One shot again because they
I
increase
mean,
damage.
technically they could always can. I mean, people find a way eventually.
Well, they can, but now you can do more damage to like tanks or something, right? So maybe
that's
that will
true,
be
yeah.
stopping like Winston. So maybe we'll see less Winston because Roadhog has always been a counter to Winston. And now that it's buff, we're seeing more Roadhog.
We are in for the second map. I'm very excited to see what these two teams are gonna be running. Oh,
Yeah.
we got a little good luck, have fun over there from Mangho and the spectator.
Click hide chat. Observers don't want to let us in on the action, it seems. And
and there is a. I saw a Genji. I was excited for a second there.
He's just debating you, man.
Oh, you did to me insane.
He was trying to tease you.
Oh, but there is a Bastion. There is a Bastion on this monster.
I mean, Gamer Geese are under attack, so they can still swap, and a lot of teams like to do this, just mess around and spawn and just end up swapping. But the defending, yeah,
I'm thinking they might stick, but they'll probably switch on the second part of the map.
Yeah, maybe. But on the defending side, Pan Island will be playing the ball Zaya composition again. And from what you see in the first map, the ball Zaya is able to create a lot of space, especially Yoshinori 2K. And Sexy Mami will, on the Doomfist will be looking to capitalize on the space that Yoshinori 2K gives. And they're actually on the Bastion here.
Oh yeah, that seems like they're gonna be sticking with the pirate ship here. Oh, then they already just pull up the McCree and Zari down from high ground. Right now, Yoshi is trying to go back in the behind their enemy line again, try to make some space for his team. But he just got slept immediately. Oh, he's just making a quick comeback right now to his own team.
And once they see the Bastion, the whole team of Pan Island just fall back, trying to kite the damage and just wait for an opportunity, maybe a crack in the shield or something. But Vatrix already gets a pick on the Insane.
Oh, Fang got a pick on Ryu though. That's a huge pick on this. Oh, you know, Zen is the best flanker in this game. I don't know. He makes no footstep. Oh, but it seems like Mercy's gonna be taking a pick off Fang right there.
Well, after watching the first map and this first fight, I think Fantastic is a really bloodthirsty support player. On the first map, I think on Ilios on one fight, he flanked around and catch the key pick, and this time he flanked and got two. So really the playstyle there for Fantastic really aggressive, and his team is able to create the space for him to do so.
It seems like Gamer Geese still gonna be sticking with the pirate ship comp though. Which is understandable. I mean, Bastion is quite a good counter to, was it Wrecking Ball? So, but again, if he can give Cyrus so much charge in just a second.
But the thing is with Bastion, you need to be able to set up. And before Vatrix can even set up, Yoshinori just rolled in there, just displace all of them, and a Nano Doomfist will come out and just clean up the whole backline. Gamer Geese now, they're going to swap to a dive-oriented comp with the Winston and Diva. They're probably looking to a Nano Boost shock result here and cause some cleave damage. And the backline of Pan Island, the Ana Zen is really vulnerable. They have nothing to kill off, not a brick bash or anything but the graph comes out.
Oh, that is a big grab coming right there from Jova. And you just see Fog is just going in with the grab. He doesn't care. He's not a support anymore. Zen was never a support in this kind of scenario. You see a grab, he just goes in. Look at him. He's in the spawn.
And you know how in map 1 we really praised Sexy Mami for his really good play, and Fantastic wants to just use the spotlight. He wants to show the whole world like how good his Zen is, and she will just miss a duel on the point. Wait, what was that trance?
Okay, well, I mean, it's to keep him. I guess his team is
just
good,
gonna die now. You need to just.
his team doesn't need it, you know? It just got trust on the Zarya, got trust on his ball to do all the other work, you know? Keep the ult out of their teammates, killing them.
Then shock result from the Winston goes to the Rhine. Ryu is holding this nano boost for a really long time. He needs to use it
Mercy just got an insane pick on insane right there. Oh, Majova just got a kill on Mercy. Right now, Waitrix just they got nano brick. Oh my, you just hate to see that. No one likes a nano brick, to be fair.
I mean, it's really scary, but
It's scary.
it's a scary side, but I think it's not really the most effective nano boost option because there's the tanks like the Rhine or the DPS, and Ryu held the nano boost for close to 2 minutes now just to go onto VJ Dato, and he
Oh
swapped
wait,
over to-
wait, there's a backup coming. Oh, oh, that's so close.
2 times in a row
Mercy is
now.
Mercy
2
is
times,
trying.
yeah. I mean, she's trying, but 2 fights in a row now. She's trying to back cap, but the whole team is still stuck in spawn, and
And that's another big grab on the tanks on Grimmergeese. That is shocking.
I mean, you can go and try to back cap, but what Pan Island is really doing well here is they're just ignoring Mercy. They recognize the opportunity that if they take the fight at the front, it will be a 6v5 without Mercy.
We're
And
gonna be looking at a replay here. So this is Mommy with the nano. Yep, with the nano boost. Fighting. Oh, that is okay. Yeah, nano boost Doomfist is just destroying on tanks. Like you see that tanks. I know you don't have a mobility, but you should just run away. Try to at least. You're just gonna get deleted.
yeah, and Ryu there, he was just defenseless. If I were him, I'll probably just close my eyes because I already know that the fate is sealed for you, man. You're just
I
going
feel
to
like
die.
the real rivalry here, I can't speak English, but yeah, it's not between these two teams, it's against Mommy and Fong. And they try to prove who's the carry of the team right now.
They're fighting for the gold medals, you know, like I can tell like Fong is like, what's my team doing? I have gold, damage is Zen or something, you know. It's like,
And then Mommy's like, I'll show you.
yeah, like Qingwu Wang nano me, I'll show this fantastic what I can do.
Stupidity is
Oh, we're about to see another Bastion play, but hopefully we'll see this one, you know,
Yeah.
being successful.
I think if they manage to pull out the Bastion, just devastate the whole Gamer Geese, it'll be a really fast map win and series win for Pan Island. And Gamer Geese, they don't have the Diva, they don't have a Xayah or anything to defend against.
They
the
do have a
Bastion.
Junkrat though. That seems like the only effective thing against this right now. And Roadhog.
Yeah, but the tank,
Oh, that's a big trap.
but the tanks are just built to eat all the spam from the Bastion. They have nothing
Yeah.
to defend against it.
What was that?
I'm used to getting a little cheeky with his wallpaper.
Trying to show off. Someone's trying to show off over here. Oh, Shock just got naded and slept, but seems like his team is not there to help him with the sleeping Reinhardt though. That could have been such an easy pick. Oh, right now, Waitrix is trying to deal with the What is this?
And Vatrix there on the high ground was able to give a really good off angle and poke against the Bastion. Gets another pick on the Yoshinori 2k, and off the back of Vatrix Junkrat, he already has the Rip Tire. Pan Islands are forced to stabilize right now, but they're still trying to contest the point.
Fong is going in. He needs those ghost medal, man. He can't lose to Momi at this point.
Get a
Oh, it was so close.
we're talking about
Insane though. Insane, just going with the Bastion ult.
yeah,
feel
we're
like-
talking about Mami right there. Insane just on the backline showing fantastic sexy Mami. No, this is my show. I'll finish the game for us with just Bastion out, man.
Like I said, this team right here, Pan Island, is just playing against each other. This is playing against for the gold medal.
No. Now it's not just the gold medals. It's for the play of the game.
Waitrix though, Waitrix trying to deal. Well, there's an Orisa flag.
Fuck
Okay. Oh my God, Fog!
Okay, another moment of truth. Who wins the
We're
battle
about to
of the play of the
see
game?
who got played the
Drum roll,
game.
drum roll. Will it be? I think there's a lot of contenders
I'm
here.
voting for Fong. I'm voting for Fong.
Oh,
Mommy
I mean,
got it.
I wanted to say like what I was gonna vote for, but the play of the game already happened, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the replay and it's the play of the game. What?
I mean, this is like Doomfist, right? Nano Doomfist, not really that impressive. You just go in, land a few right clicks. And the last
Pretty
fight, I
much.
really wanted to see the POV of the. I think they nano Fantastic, and he got a 4K like in the background of our screens, right?
I mean,
really-
they were about to capture the point. So you know what? You're like, no, you know what? Fong, get in there. You're the chosen
Yeah.
one. Go.
Just a really aggressive Zenyatta player. And, I mean, if you're able to land your shots, why not, right? But good attempt from Gamer Geese. I like how that they didn't settle for one solution. Like when things weren't working out of them, at least they tried to pull out different compositions. And who knows? There's still 2 matches left today for them. Maybe in the next 2 they'll find a composition that really suits them well. Maybe they'll still be able to advance today too.
I would say though, that's a pretty good reaction to Mercy's trying backup twice. And he almost did the second time, honestly. It's a very good try. And it just feels bad. It would have been a replay right there too if he did backup. That would be the clip of this match.
And that's it. Pan Island will be taking the match 2-0 off the back of some really good mechanical plays all around. And yeah,
Alright, we're about to go to our next match.
so Wang Boys versus Six Stacking 2021. 2 Filipino teams. The battle for the Philippines next. Right, so yeah, we'll be going. It'll probably be earlier than 9:30, and we should be heading into a short break. Well, not really short, it's like 15 to 20 minutes, but we'll be back and catch you on the flip side.
See you guys. And we are back. So our next match gonna be Walk Boys versus Stick Stacking in 2021? Question mark.
Let's see if there's gonna be any surprise players this match, such as Fongtastic on the Zen last game. That was still in my mind, man.
Like everyone says Zen is always the best flanker. Doesn't have any footstep, You think Tracer B can shoot?
I
Nah.
I don't think a lot of people say that, but sure, man, sure.
The memers.
Well, yeah, and of course, the last match was not the only match that happened in that time slot. So let's take a quick brief update on what happened in the rest of the matches.
So Group A in round 1, Jollibee fan club is leading Matrix by 2-0. So they won their match. And the game we just had just now, Pen Island versus Gamer Geese, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0s, and what's so funny is that Jollibee fan club last tournament, their name was McDonald's fan club. And this
What is
time,
Jollibee? I don't know what Jollibee is.
You don't know what's Jollibee? It's
we don't have that in Thailand, I think.
Oh, you don't? I mean, they have it. It's a fried chicken place from Philippines, and it's really popular. I mean, they have it in a lot of countries now. Like even like the US has it also.
We just have the normal stuff like Burger King,
Yeah.
KFC. Those we don't have
Yeah.
Jollibee.
It's from the Philippines, I think. Yeah.
Ah.
Well-
I'll try that someday.
Well, in Group C, Well, apologies because in Group B, I think both matches haven't been finished or updated as teams are still going at it. But in Group C, Bug Boys, the team we'll be featuring now, actually took a close 2-1 victory over Celestials, and Pank wins 6 stacking in 2021 2-0.
Well, I mean, looking at the scoreboard already, I don't want to say we know the result, but we'll see. I'm still hoping for an interesting match here.
Well, yeah, I mean, in any game, right, when you come into the next match and you won the previous one, you're going to be really pumped up, you want to win.
And when you lose, you're going to be kind of like down a bit.
I'm not saying 6 stacking in 2021 are demoralized, but they're certainly probably not as excited as Bug Boys. But I mean, anything could still happen. I think all of these teams are relatively close skill level. So who knows? And of course, the maps are different, so who knows, man? So we'll be taking a look at the rosters for both of these teams now.
Oh, we got Risu. How do you say them? Risu.
I think it's Risu.
As a tank, Milsons. Wait, as a tank, walked. Yeah, okay.
It's Wakat.
We just got Wakat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wakat. Yeah.
Shiver. Oh, I have seen this. I have seen Risu and Shiver in quick play before. And I'm expecting to see some good plays from Risu Hammond here. I know he's like a Hammond player.
Yeah.
We got Sacred as support and Kokom Bear.
Yeah, in Bug Boys, they are full Filipino roster, and they actually played in our previous charity beta tournament as well. Not really the result they were hoping for, particularly in that tournament, and maybe this time around they have figured out their strategy, their strengths, weaknesses, and maybe they'll do better. And especially, they have a coach who's Rebirth, an ex-Team Philippines national player. And maybe he can coach them to success, and especially for new patch, composition's a bit wacky on the first few days, so let's see what they'll pull out.
I guess we know who the team leader is. It's Wakat. They're his boys.
It's his boys, man. His gang.
Oh, I like the icon. It's simple.
It's simple. Gets the job done. That's all we're looking for. Spreads the message across.
We got Kurai and Visania as tanks, Rocket and Mr. Gangrene as DPS, Mimimu and Faraday as supports.
I like the name Faraday. Sounds cool, but you would
Faraday.
think it's for a Farah player, right? But
it would sound like a music title, like a song title.
Yeah, like a band or something. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have Faraday, sounds like Farah, and then you have Rocket. So maybe Rocket will be playing Farah.
We're gonna be looking at our map now. Our first map is gonna be Lijiang Tower and another Lucio map, apparently.
Well, it's a Lucio map, but as you're saying, Inorisu is a ball player, and one of the maps, Garden, it's a really, really good ball map. You can get a rollout, unsuspecting team, maybe, and he rolls in, maybe catches a couple of boop off the bridge and spins the momentum into their favor. So we'll be starting the maps shortly on Lijiang Tower. In both of these Filipino teams, local battle, see who will win this second match of the day.
The garden for Lijiang though, when you try to boop someone up, it's either gonna go really good or just really bad for you. It's no between.
You know how like if let's say you want to do the rollout on the first fight as ball and you roll in, like if they have a break, a roadhog or anything, they can stun
You're gone.
You're gone basically.
You're the one getting booped into the well instead, not him.
Like a Songbra can just hack you and as a ball you're insta-dead because I mean let's talk about gardens. It will be control center to start of us.
Oh, we'll see if Energy will still pick Hammond though.
I never noticed those chairs here. I think it's just a high ground.
I never noticed. I think that's on high. I've saw medium.
That's so weird. I literally didn't know it was those chairs. I didn't even know that was a monitor screen.
We're fighting, inside the point. We don't really care about the details.
I mean, it's a control center. So,
if you're in a war, would you really care about all the details on the place you're in?
I mean, yeah, maybe if you're like emergency shut down the place, who knows? You need control center. I mean, just control center. You're probably controlling something.
You're just like shooting someone, and then you're just like, oh my god, TV screen.
Yeah, this map will be really favored for brawl compositions, and that's all we see from 6 stacking. junk team, really common composition here, but Inorisu will be on his signature Wrecking Ball. Shiver.
I feel like Symmetra is such a picked, like, not saying like a good or bad pick at all, but like on this map, I
It's a
see
meta
Symmetra
pick.
all the way, yeah. Oh, but seems like Walkboy just switched off Symmetra just now though, only for TP. While Six Stacking here is sticking with the Symmetra play with Junkrat. Of course, Junkrat is just destroying
Oh my.
on this control center map.
That's a big anti-nade there from PACommunity, which would just resolve the fight for Walk Boys as 6 stacking are just stabilizing, but they're also low HP already.
What did Inorisu just power driver off? I just didn't see it at all.
I mean, it's the ball players, man. They can find, if there's a will, there's a way, dude. They can.
There's no way.
They can power drive on anything, man.
These Hammond mains, man. God damn it. Oh, seems like Walkboy is gonna be taking the win to the first fight. And they don't have a single shield, but I don't think they need it. They got Reaper and Junkrat. But Ana here is gonna be quite vulnerable if he does get died. Wish they're Lucio.
And the thing about Sim is that if you don't get set up, it'll be really hard to regain control. And Waka just takes down Vasenia on the front line.
But here's the thing about people who play quick play. Like they see Sim turret, they don't want to destroy it. Like they leave it to someone else, and then suddenly in the end, no one destroys it. And what is this? What is? Okay, yeah. Nano, we got Beyblade again. We got Beyblade back in here again. I haven't seen a Nano Reaper ulti in such a long time.
I mean, the good thing about that is that 6 stacking in 2021 didn't have to use any outs. They just lost the fight fast, which means going to the next fight, they'll be coming out to 4.
Oh my god! That is a 3-man move right there! Holy crap!
Oh my.
And we see Mimimu enjoying the game very much in the chat.
So they were there because they were at the edge, and Mr. Gangrene wanted to TP them to that corner. The TP is still there, but Inorisu spots the opportunity and just boops all
It
of them
just
off.
backfires so hard. And Inorisu just go again with another boop off and kill another pick with the minefield. Right now, Inorisu is carrying.
You know how recently they nerfed like the double boop? Like it's more harder to do the double boop, but for ball players, like they're so used to it, it's so easy for them, and they just want to TP on the point, man. Inorisu
Like you
doesn't
said,
want it to happen.
like you said, man, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
And he gets another boop!
And Shiver.
Oh my god! And Mimu gets the kill on Inorisu though, he fell down, but that doesn't matter. They're on 99%, Inorisu is a ball, he come back so fast.
That's
Kurai
why
is trying to stall as much as he or she can, yeah.
this whole map, like 6 stacking, they couldn't even do anything.
God.
Anytime they want to do anything, they want to set out a TP, Inorisu is just in their face, and they're just looking, their faces are just face plant into the lake down below.
This is why I play Genji when I play against Inorisu. I'm scared I'm gonna get booped.
Yeah, you have the double jump, it's like a safe shield, you know, if you get booped, you still can dash up or double jump away, and that, let me see a replay of what actually happened.
Oh my! He almost got a triple. If the Ryan like what's it called? You know that update where the Ryan gets like
Yeah, the passive.
his passive thing? That would be a 4-man right there if
You
he
know,
didn't have that.
it was because that Gangrene, right, he wanted to TP his whole team to the right side of the map, and because of that they need to walk towards the edge, right, and that really set up Inorisu. He spots the opportunity, just went in for the blood.
We're about to see a very interesting composition here because they're running Farm Mercy while the enemy team has no hit scan. So we might see some flying Junkrat plays over here.
And Wakat and Inorisu look to want to take the off angle, and when a lot of the 6 stacking are distracted, the front line will just come in, but no need for that because
And
Wakat
Wakat just the 2 picks already. Like I said, there's no hit scan. I want to see how 6 stack is gonna deal with this Farm Mercy. I mean, they just switched off to McCree. Yep.
But that's the answer, the McCree.
There you go.
But there you go, you know, simple as that. But Shiva actually swaps over to the Echo to rival Gangrene's own Echo, and it's a really aerially heavy composition here for what was
Kurai just kinda got booped into the enemy team like that, and he's screwed.
just unfortunate things, nothing really you can do much. Then 6 stacking are just forced to go back to spawn. And they still aren't really building up to any ultimates because of how they switch compositions midway. And Kurai actually swaps over to the Hawk, but that means that Vasenia won't really get much pure as a Winston player.
Oh, Walk is just hiding for that farm. It's not Farm Mercy. Echo Mercy. Is there a combination name for that?
I don't know, man.
Exy? I don't know. oh, one airdrop on the Mercy. Walk is gonna try and get double here. Oh, he's trying. He's really trying. Very close, very close. Mercy's almost dead. There we go. He finally got me.
And well, in the midst of that, Inorisu once again will get to just instilling havoc all over 6 stacking, and
I think we can just expect some minefield and pooping kills from Inorisu. I'm not even like gun shooting anything at all like that.
and not to like say bad thing, but 6 stacking they don't even look like they're 6 stacking. They look like 6 solos in 2021 instead of 6 stacking in 2021. They're just all over the place right now, and their composition is so weird. We have Baptiste with a Winston. It's a composition that doesn't really go well together.
Every man for himself at this point, you know?
Yeah. Screw the 6 stack, man.
Oh, and that is a big hook from Millicent's. That I sometimes forgot how long that hook can go, man. Holy crap. Oh, that is a big ulti from Bucket. And there's of course there's a Winston sleeping behind.
Yeah, so much chaos. Like, they look at Inorisu because they think, oh, Inorisu popped off last fight. Let's look at him try to shut him down. But they look, then there's Wakat. He's just at the back, just popping off. Inorisu
We got a team playing against team again. Like, just trying to be a carry, dude.
Yeah.
try to show who's the real carry of this game. And there goes the first round, first game to Wak Boys.
200-0, a really dominant showing from the Wak Boys over here.
And they play the game. We're not surprised. It's the triple boot.
This was a really good play. Just like a shark sensing blood in the water, just boops everyone down. And I mean, Inorisu did really well, but I also can see why their team name is called Wak Boys, because Wakat really showed off there on the fair round.
It should be Wak and the Inorisu team, you know? The boys.
Fuck.
The booping boys, that should be their team name.
Yeah, man, if Wak Boys you want anything with Galang, maybe he can help you make a new team name, you know?
The booping boys.
Yeah.
The BB, yeah, dude, that's like it, right? It has to start with B, both names.
Camera's bugging out.
That's a big yikes. Well, would you like anything else? Any comments of this match?
I mean, 6 stacking really set themselves up for failure there. I mean, they went out on the brawl and they just got shut down by the Pharaoh. They went to a really weird composition. Now, usually when you have a Pharah, you like to go to D.Va, but he went to Hawk, maybe trying to hook the Pharah. But that leaves Vicenia on the Winston.
I mean,
No
you did see
whatsoever.
how the Roadhog hook on the Echo there, and he was like, "I'm gonna show you who can do that better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that."
And they played. The composition is really half-half. It's like they're trying to play like a brawl with like Bep and Roadhog, but they wanted to play a dive with like Mercy and Winston also, so it's really weird.
All right, and we're gonna take 2-minute break now.
Yep.
Alright, and we're back on the second match of Rock Boys versus Six Stacking, leading 1-0.
Yeah, and during the break, me and Scarlet, we were wondering what the little text at the bottom of their logo meant. And it's like, we live in a society in like Tagalog, right? It's like the Joker meme and all that. It's really,
So Rock Boys is all about the memes here.
yeah. I mean, some people say that Hammond is a meme, so I mean, they're one-tricking Hammond.
Hammond's a meme.
Meme of a character, yeah. Really annoying. Well, we should be going to the second map, and that will be Six Stacking's map choice. So, I wonder if we have the map pool ready yet? Well, I guess not. So,
Awkward. Alright, we got a map pool.
yeah, our producer debated us
Ooh,
like
Havana.
map pool. Yeah, Havana, and you know what's the map? Honestly, I don't even know why they chose this map. This map is so it's like
If
so.
There's
so
a widow,
yeah.
you're gone. It's a widow
Well,
map.
Well, if Six Stacking chose this map, I'll expect that one of their players maybe is really efficient on the sniper. That's why they chose this map. Let's see if they do pull out any sniping.
We do hope, because I'm still not sure about that, because we did see Junkrat Symmetra. No hit scan from Six Stacking yet.
I mean,
Unless I'm
Rocket,
but yeah.
Rocket tried to play the McCree against
McCree,
Rocket, but
yeah.
he just got owned. I mean,
There's a roster swap on Six Stacking in 2021. Who's switching out here? Rocket. Rocket
yeah,
is gone.
for Blast, Cowigs, and if they're going to Havana and they're swapping in a player, a DPS player, I think
Probably a hit
this guy,
scan, right?
this guy's a sniper specialist probably, and let's see whether he can pop some hits over here.
Oh, Rock Boys also had a swap.
Swaps all around,
Stereo, I've seen this guy before.
and that probably means that they're going away from the wrecking ball in this map. Maybe something more of a traditional main
No,
map.
not much of booping area until the last point, but yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Risu just like, yeah, I did a lot. I booped too much already. It's your turn now.
It's like that GIF, you know, like my job here is done, man.
My job here is done. Yeah.
Win or lose, then it's not up to me. I did my job. Good luck, guys. Yeah,
and we're gonna start.
I mean, new map, so Six Stacking here, they have the time during the break to mentally reset. Coming to the new map, coming with a new mentality, new compositions, they could really turn things around, even though things looked a bit devastating for them on Lijiang Tower. It's never too late to count a team out.
As we expected, Blast is playing McCree hit scan.
Initiating match.
We just saw Rocket chose Doomfist just now, but maybe it's just a troll pick, because you know the game haven't officially started.
Yeah. I mean, Six Stacking, they're hovering over a composition that's a really meta
Oh my
composition
god,
right
I
now.
never seen this part of Havana.
Yeah, of course, it's not really in the physical map, it's just in the background. It's like,
But it's so big. I mean, I played those like custom game where you like try to find an escape from those things on this map where you go outside the map. But I never seen that before.
it's like you're too focused on action, no time to take in the map. And Overwatch is actually a really beautiful game. Especially with Overwatch 2 coming around, they're trying to update the graphics and everything, and yeah.
Or still a lot of redesign of the heroes in Overwatch.
And Six Stacking here, they're looking to play a broad composition of May McCree, quite meta, except that these teams usually play a Lucio with this composition to get the quick initiate and backing out if they need it. And they're looking for a spawn hold here. Maybe that's why they chose the BAP for the immortality field. And let's see whether they can pull this off, because this will, if they do it well, they can waste a lot of Bot Boy's time on the attack.
Ooh, try to get a big nade there from Mimimu, but apparently Rock Boys went to their side. Those are playing Mei though. I barely see Mei on this map actually. Oh, and there goes how's their Mei, Mr. Gangrene. Silver is just going and dominating all those damage. God damn. He has no fear. He's just going in.
You know, like if you have a name like Shiver, right?
You're about to put
think
the
you
shiver in your enemy's spine.
You're making them shiver. You're not the one shivering yourself. You're making the enemy shiver down their spine when they see you on the echo. But Blazkowicz actually returns with 2.
Yep, Blast is definitely the hit scan play they're gonna need against Shiver here. Because Shiver seems to be applying a lot of damage to the 2-6 stacking right now. It's Blast's job to try to counter that.
I mean, that's why they put him in here for the hit scan, prowess, and Shiver is still up in the skies right now, and they're looking to stabilize 6 stacking right now.
And now Milson almost got his ult already, but Blast with the 97% on McCree behind him. Shiver almost has his, oh my god, the ult economy is suddenly coming up all of a sudden. Oh, that is a big flux from Moosins! Holy crap, that was like what, a 4-man liftoff?
Yeah, and even Coco Bear even got an anti onto one of them, so he couldn't even get any heals when he was lifted out. That's
There goes
really
Walk Boys.
quick.
Got the first point already with 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the timer.
But I mean, 6 stacking, they're coming out to a few key ultimates here. They have the May out from Gangrene. He needs to not get staggered here, but he does, and just really unfortunate.
He also need to watch out for a Dio or Defense Matrix here. Or it just his ult just gone to waste.
And a lot more time is wasted for the side of 6 stacking as Wang Boys are building up to 5 ultimates. It's going to be really hard for 6 stacking here. They're a really huge out deficit right now. All up to Mimi's moves Nano when he builds
Look
it.
at the fuck boys, come on, that is just okay.
It's them,
Just chilling.
it's them on the boys is chilling on the payload as Shiver gets Gangrene.
Oh, that is a big nade. Rocket going in with a freeze. I don't know what's the ultimate call anymore, but it's Cryo freeze, right? Okay.
The name of the company that created the game.
Oh, is it?
Listen, yeah?
Oh, goddamn. Oh, I'm forgetting everything.
Okay, sometimes we have those moments where our brain lags, but
I mean, okay, here's the thing about me. I hate Mei. I don't want to know. Like, if you go to my Overwatch profile, Lei is my least played character. I despise her so much.
and it seems like finally after 2.6 stacking will be coming out to some ultimates. They have 6 ultimates, but they need to use it next
need
time.
to.
Yeah, they need to use it. And Shiver was
Shiver with the flank and then Spyfall to McCree. Oh, but he got slapped and then Darius trying to deal with him. Oh, and that's the CC on this game. That's the skin basically. Getting CC 24/7.
Nano Cowboy. But Stereo.
Oh, Stereo with a double pick on Faraday and Gangrene.
Yeah, and 6 stacking are finally looking to stabilize here, but it's not all over because they're still missing some members, and Wild Boy Shiver swaps over to the Genji, trying to quickly capitalize. But they still have the Mei out for the side of 6 stacking.
They are still keeping up the push, and the Walk Boys got the spawn advantage here with the Mercy who can fly to her team so fast.
The Flux only catches 1, not really optimal for Milsons, and definitely.
Oh, Stereo just ate! Oh, yeah, that's what we talk about. It's gone.
Like, Gangrene has been holding this Mei out since second point, and when he finally uses it, it just gets eaten up. Not really what he was looking for there.
Rocket is just trying to show dominance, showing who's the better Mei here. Shiver is going on with the Genji. Oh, finally gets the Genji gameplay. Been a while.
Oh, he might not even have the opportunity to use his Nano Blade if 6 stacking don't even contest, and he's just alone, just being frozen.
Yeah, with that Genji nerf on the ultimate cost, it's been hard. It's been hard to get the ults.
I mean, theoretically speaking, if your mouse one is faster, you should be able to keep up with the out nerf, shouldn't it? I mean,
I play usually when I get my Genji blade, I will get around a bit before where my Ana gets it. Now I'm almost every game I get it like
Even,
after.
right?
Yeah, or like even or after.
almost equal. I mean, sometimes you're just taking a lot of damage. Your Ana just gets a nano boost really fast, like your whole team.
Yep.
And that's a really impressive time bank here from Walk Boys. 3 minutes and 22 seconds. It's going to be really hard for 6 stacking to contest that time bank. I mean, they still have half the map. Half the map is gone, but they still have the other half to fight back. And it seems like Havana is the map where you usually see a lot of snipers, and that's what 6 stacking are trying to go for on the attack. And Ashe at the Hanzo. Waka is looking to mirror his own Ashe of his own.
But they have a Tracer instead. It's gonna be interesting though, because six stacking is running Zen, Baptist. So if the Zen cannot watch for himself and Baptist is busy healing his own team, the Tracer's gonna have an easy pick though.
Yeah, and once again, Kurai, I think this is his comfort pick. He keeps trying to pull out the Hawk, but never mind, as I say that, he tricks me once again, like all the attacking teams do, and he goes over the Sigma, trying to contest Milsons and Rocket of their own.
Where is the Luck boys? They're holding far back. Oh no, they're not. Yeah, they're just hiding.
Right now it's just going to be a poke war, but eventually six stacking theoretically should be able to win out the poke war because it's a Hanzo versus a Tracer, but...
And there goes the Tracer. Shiver, try. Oh, is Ash only died? Oh, close.
I think that's like the caster
Rocket got a pick on Mimimu. Rocket got 2 picks on Blast. He's going for a third. Hello? Yes? Oh, almost. The Sigma shield just came in time to save the Baptist.
Then Shiver, after losing the battle against Gangrene, swaps over to the Genji. And looks like it's a Nano Blade composition.
It's a good pick though. Genji
boy.
against Ash and Hanzo.
Yeah.
Rocket's trying to shoot between the little corners.
Mimimu needs to hide, if not he's gonna get his head taken off.
Rocket is hitting all the headshots right now.
And sometimes when you play like hit scan, it's like all about like feeling like in the zone, you know. It's like when you get in the zone, it's like you just hit every shot you take, man.
And then one day you just miss everything.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
One day your hands just aren't feeling it.
It's interesting though how they're running a double shield.
Yeah, double shoot, like the job of Kurai here is to mark off Rocket and prevent Rocket from doing anything. But Rocket's just on the back and there's no shield.
Rocket is just picking off one by one. And Shiver is going in here with Genji getting nanoed. Get our pick. Oh, Ghost Dash.
That's nice. That's so clean. Doesn't even need the
That's
blade.
very clean.
And six stacking right now, they're building out to some ultimates. Gangrene has the hunter. But I look at how the composition of Walk Boys, a lot of mobile heroes like the Diva, like the Genji, is going to be really hard to get anything off with the Dragon Strike here. And Kurai actually swaps off the Winston, so it's going from a double shoot to another double shoot, a double main tank composition for six stacking.
In my opinion, I think Zarya would be a good pick here from Kurai. Let's see this in the hot plays Zarya, but yeah, because like you play against Diva, Sigma, Genji, right? It's Zarya would be such a good pick, and you have a Reinhardt as well.
Can this bomb catch anything from side of stereo? Just on Mimimu.
And Vesnia here is just really low. Shiver is going in the end. Nano Blade, yes, great. Oh, okay. Big question mark.
One gets one.
Gets one. Two. Two is a very
well, good enough. You got the fight. You got the job done, man. And
he even though he got 3 if his Diva didn't steal the kill there. But
and even though they committed the blade, look at that. They still have 3 other ultimates and also coming out to the 4th with the nano boost. And they're really just cycling the outs really well here. And Gangrene is still holding on to his Dragon Strike. He needs to find the opportunity to use it somehow.
Is it gonna get eaten again? You know, like holding a while and it got eaten. That'll be sad.
There's 2 characters that can eat it this time.
Yeah.
It's the defense matrix and the Sigma shift. I forgot what the name for.
Oh, there goes the dragon. Try and get the bomb, but I think the bomb is just out of the range, just a little bit. But bomb is gonna be quickly taken out there, I think. Oh, bomb is still alive. And a pinch here, like of life left there. Oh my god. Oh, and there goes 6 stacking again. I think Makboy is just bullying at this point. Oh my god.
And Mimimu commits the Transcendence and he heals his team for a split second, but they don't catch out the Sigma before the head, and Wilson has just a easy free Sigma out to just catch everyone, and that'll be it.
And there goes the second round, but that will be the game for Rock Boys versus 6 stacking. 2-0. Wilson with the... Is it the... I think it'll be the 4-man lift off, right? Yep. Oh, it's a 5-man. This is big. I wish I can get Sigma ults like this, man. Like when the enemy hear my Sigma ult, they just run away, and I'm just like, I don't see anyone anymore.
Yeah,
Any opinions on that match right there, Arceus?
I mean, it was kind of similar to our first match, and not in a good way. It's even more one-sided, and for six stacking, I mean,
This just feels like a comp game, honestly. Like you either just you see like you're winning. Nowadays in comp, like you either just win, or you just you already
Yeah.
lost. There's no like fighting in between.
but I
In,
mean,
in our server, there's no balance anymore. In
I mean,
season,
just
something
the
like that.
spirit of competition, man. I'm sure. I hope six stacking aren't feeling too good for themselves because, for a lot of them, it's probably their first time playing in such an event, and well played for them to even come out and sign up. So, yeah. And of course, good job to Walk Boys. Rizzo really showing off. He showed off such a good performance on the first map that he didn't even need to play in the second map to even have an impact. It's like,
He just know that he did enough. He did enough
know-
for that first game already.
like some players take one map to warm up, right? Rizzo is like, play the first map, pop off. I don't even need to play the second map. It's fine. He's like, he trusts his team to just get the job done,
Blast there though. Blast was trying to play the hit scan, try to get them creep picks and stuff, but Wocket just out hit scan him. I'm not gonna lie. Wocket with the back picks, with all those like pick off, it just already ended the fight before it even started.
Yeah, and Blast does get a good play with like 2 kills on the first point on the defense, but wasn't enough to ward off Wacket here. And player of the match presented by CMG Arena will be going to the namesake of his team, Wacket.
Oh, this not Wocket. Hello. Oh.
This isn't Wacket,
But okay. I mean, it's the same team, right? It's the same team. There we go. There we go, Bucket.
If you're the Wack boys, right? So everyone is like part of the Wack boys, so that like Wacket is in the spirits of everyone, like it's just like we are the Wack boys, like.
Bucket is the 6-man army.
Yeah. But he's just controlling everyone like, this is my team, dude. I am the name of this team.
But yes, Bucket did a lot with Pharah and that Reaper ult. Especially the Pharah though. He got boot kills, he got barrage kills, everything. And this Mei ult, he doesn't even go for the people who he froze. He just go for his Zarya because he trusts his teams. His team's gonna get the pick off of the people who froze with his ultimate. Alright, so we're gonna move on to our next match after we're gonna take a break first. Yeah, I know. So Prey, I don't know how to say this. Alright, would you like to pronounce the team name? I really don't know. Prey, no, you go. Rage. Okay. Rage versus Team Revamp.
Sage. Sage? The emote? Wait.
Yeah, no.
Wait. Isn't it pronounced Sage? So should we
It's Sage, yeah, it's Sage.
So, but if it's Prey, then if you pronounce Prey as Prey, so it should be Prage.
Sage is just, that Valorant character, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sage. So we'll go with Praj versus Team Revamp next.
What's up?
Welcome back. So we're gonna be moving on to our next match, but first we're gonna be reviewing some of the points, some of the other about the other teams.
Well, I hope everyone isn't too bored from our long half an hour break, but worry not because there'll be a lot of action. It's coming up soon, but before that, we'll be taking a look at some of the scores. And this is the last round of today, so which means at this point, a lot of teams are probably locked in for day 2 already. And in Group A, Jollibee Fan Club would take Gamer Geese to a 2-0 victory. Match for Matrix and Pen Island has not been finished yet. But as we see here, Jollibee Fan Club are already 2-0 up with a +4 map differential, and they've been really dominant so far. And that means they're probably locked in for playoffs, and it's up to either Pen Island or Matrix to see their last seed who gets in. That'll be it for Group A for now as we look to Group B. Why don't you take this one, Scarluck?
So Group B, we have Prage 2-1 against Tsunami, 2-1 for Team Revamp against Lamoon, and we're about to have Prage against Team Revamp for our next match. Prage against Lamoon 2-0 again, and the other 2 maps they haven't finished yet for Tsunami versus Lamoon and Tsunami versus Revamp.
And it's gonna be a battle of both of the undefeated teams later on in Group B, but in Group C, Celestials will be losing to Pang 2-0 and Wack Boys as we see in the previous stream, 2-0 against Zoic Stacking. And the sad thing is that Celestials unfortunately have pulled out from the tournament due to some personal team issues. But that's really unfortunate to see that, but Six Stacking will be taking their only win via forfeit. And right now it'll be Wack Boys vs Pang, a really interesting match to see who actually takes the first seat in this group. But let's go along to the match at hand here. It will be Prage against Team Revamp. And actually, I just got an update that Tsunami actually beat Revamp 2-0. So for Revamp here, it's gonna be a match that decides whether they are able to advance to day 2, and to do that, they need to win over Prage.
So we're taking a look at the roster for Prage. We got Castadox, Let of Us.
Let Tofu Shop.
There was a hop. It's either a hop or shop. I mean, yeah, probably.
It's. I think the producer messed up a bit. He added the player's name on top of the previous player. It's going to be Erlix actually. If you look at the last 6 letters of the name, it's gonna be Erlix, Save Myanmar, who's also known as Fafa, and Lollytron and JPixis. So this team is actually our runners-up in the beta tournament 2 months ago. They lost narrowly to Wisecrest on DPS, and Wisecrest on DPS not in the tournament, didn't sign up this time around. So theoretically speaking, this team will probably be the heavy favorite to win it all. And some star players will be Erlix. Last tournament, really a star-studded hit scan player for his level. And also Castadox moving back to his main role. No more DPS, going better tank.
Oh, was Castadox on DPS? I did not know
Yeah, he was. And actually he did a pretty good job for someone who usually plays off tank, but now back on his main role, along with Easy Clap on the bench for the first map. So this roster is looking really good, one of the heavy favorites, and with a new main tank, let's see whether they can do better and actually win the tournament this time around.
Alright, we're gonna see about Team Revamp now. Ooh, I like their icon. So for Team Revamp, we got Wipe Hop.
Another hop.
Yep, another hop. And Reduce for tanking, DJ Fisher and Snoopy for DPS, Yusoro and Alan for supports.
And the interesting thing about this roster is they have 3 nationalities, a lot of different languages. So I think they have 2 Japanese, 2 Thai, and the interesting thing is that they have 2 or 3 South Koreans, but they are actually living in India. I think 4 of them are living in India, and that's actually how they met. So it's that's actually how they met in India, and they're playing the tournament together right now. One person is DJ Fisher, who is usually an off-tank player, a peak of Grandmaster on off-tank, and now switching over to the DPS. Let's see whether he can show some stuff in this match today.
Alright, we're about to see which map we have up for first game. And it is Oasis. Is just me or King of the Hill map? They're just all like grouping maps.
Well, Oasis is like, I guess there are some boop slots, but they are not as many as Ilios or
As
Lijiang.
Elos or Lijiang, yeah.
I mean, the most famous one is the car, right? Like in the picture, like on the
Yep.
screen, the car plays and.
But again, it's much more satisfying. You see people just get hit by the car and just flew off the whole map.
Yeah, just bodies just flying in the sky. And for Oasis, there's a lot of different compositions that can be played here on maps such as University. We usually see the Reinhardt Brawl, but when it comes to other maps such as City Center, usually see some Winston, some other compositions as well. So interesting to see what both teams will be running.
Ooh. I've never seen that boat before. I never see. Oh my god, I'm discovering new things today.
Yeah, every map is like something new. You know, like we didn't
There's
know. there was-
always some small detail we never figured out.
It's the high graphics, man. It's the high graphics.
Exactly.
It's like we didn't know there was like those mini stools on Control Center, and there was just a random boat just in the ocean in Oasis.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, Genji Farah. Oh, never mind. Fafa, of course. Why am I not surprised he's picking Symmetra?
And on this map, both teams are looking to play a more Reinhardt Xayah-oriented combat. Team Revamp is going for the double bubble with Wipe-Up on the
5,
Winston's. Two different playstyles right now, but it will be safe Myanmar, usually a support player on the Pharah looking to do some heavy burst damage, and there isn't a reliable hit scan. Now that I say that, Snoopy swaps over.
Snoopy's a
three.
bit late to the fight here. running Vine Zarya against Winston Zarya. It's oh, and there wait, DJ Fisher got picked off. Irelix. DJ okay, there goes two of the team. Team Rev just got two picks off Prage right there. Irelix just switched to McCree after getting picked off. I mean, of course, McCree's like a counter tracer. Understandable.
Oh,
Oh.
it seems like we have a pause. Really unfortunate. Maybe some net
Something gone wrong.
issues. One of the teams here, and DJ Fisher really doing a good job, able to capitalize on the space that Wipe-Up created on the last fight.
I feel like our tracer players today are really popping off. We have Mommy, now we have Irelix.
Yeah, and Tracer is always a really
Oh, not Irelix, sorry, DJ Fisher, my bad.
yeah. Tracer's always been a really consistent pick in the meta, despite the always patch changes. Always find a way to play Tracer. I mean, except like
True.
goats or something, but we don't talk about that these days.
Goats. I mean, it's always was always a go-to
It's all
pick
in the past.
back
You know, it's
then.
all in the
Now we got
past.
Rollock, right? Now it's just. I'm kind of glad they added Rollock. I hated goats.
I mean, as a DPS player yourself, I assume you would, right?
I would, but I mean, I enjoy playing Zarya. But the thing is, the only thing I hate about goats is the brig. And that's the only thing I hate about goats.
Yeah, and back then it was always the Genji players that would go on break, right?
Yeah.
Like the top Genjis like Haksao and.
But again, I mean, people, no matter if it's a Genji main, I think people always have problem with Briggs. Back then, when she first came off. I mean, now she got a lot more nerf that she's more of a support player now instead of like hitting everywhere DPS.
I mean, Brig it used to be a really brain dead hero, but at least now
Yep.
take some skill. You need to know where to position yourself because Brig is really squishy now compared to back then. She had the armor and all. So yeah. It seems like we still technical issue is still ongoing.
Yikes.
Because of how it's like an online tournament or things like this always happens, especially when
Oh,
teams
we're
are
back.
all over the region.
We're back with Fafa already just flying around the edge right there. And Harley's got pick off Snoopy. Let of us. Is it? I mean, we just call it let of us, right? Let of you.
I think it's the Le Tofu shop.
That just long gone now.
Yeah, a lot of long names today, and
Let's go
Erlich,
with Loto. Let's go with Loto.
it's Tofu I think, cause his Discord name is Tofu San or something like that. Yeah. the tofu shop. Yeah. And
Le is like what, French, right?
Le, I think
Le.
so, yeah. But tofu isn't really a French thing, right? It's more Asian. And
I'm mixed,
Oh.
you know? I'm mixed.
but enough about all that. Back to the game, and Erlix once again showing the consistent play on the hit scan as always with Fafa just on the outskirts.
Fafa, I've barely seen Fafa on DPS, of course. He's a port player. Oh, why pop? These names are confusing. My pop is jumping over Nano Winston here, making a lot of space. Just taking. Did they just take the point? I can't tell. We were too busy with the name here.
DJ Fisher, a bit of a tactical crouching, as we like to call it. Bit of a confidence boost for himself, and good nano onto Wipeout really cleaned up the fight. As Prage right now looking at a nano boost from Lollytron of his own, looking to maybe have a nano barrage or nano high noon coming the way of Revamp. And Fafa already gets the pick on the DJ Fisher early on.
You know that far mercy damage boost is a one-shot trace. It's too much. There we go. There goes Fafa doing all that damage, killing everyone with his barrage, but he just got slapped and got hit by the Winston. But I think he did enough work for his team to retake the point here. Wow, Fafa is playing really aggressive here.
Yeah. Really impressive on the Farah, considering he's usually a support player, doesn't really hit the DPS, but this tournament when it's down to the metal, he's able to show himself. And Prechak, they have 2 tank ultimates right now, and the Graviton Surge along with the Valkyrie will be able to probably clean up the rest of Revamp, but Revamp has their own, some counters of their own. They do have High Noon and the Arsenal as the dive will come out.
But again, Castadox and Tofu have their ults to really turn this fight around, and they already pop off the Valkyrie. Oh, but Tofu just got shut down by White Pop. Castledog just got killed by Snoopy. It seems like the red team here, Team Revamp, is gonna be taking the point.
Yeah, even though Erlix got an early pick on the DJ Fisher at the start, the rest of Revamp, it ended up cleaning up Prage, and it's going to be sort of last fight territory right now. Both teams are at 70-odd%. And Prage, they still have both tank ultimates, which will be the key ultimates to look at here the next fight to win them the stage. And Revamp probably
they're
looking...
they're taking the below entrance.
And Yosuro will probably be looking to nano a Bipod here, but he already gets taken down by Lollytron. It's safe.
There goes
now.
Papa again with the aggressive plays, and it's always working out for some reason. If usually people who play aggressive as far like this, I don't see them. It's working out for them, but now today's the first time.
It's up to Snoopy to shut down Fafa on the Farah. And Team Revamp, they still have one more fight left. They still can make something work, and they're actually coming up to a lot of ultimates, 6 ultimates in fact, all of them going to be ready during the bulk of the fight. But look at Prage, they also have
Oh, DJ! He tried, but he just got a dink stun right there. They try come back, give it a nano monkey, but Fafa just got picked up by Reduce. Reduce got 2 kills right there with the Reinhardt. Oh, this is a really close match right now. With the big Graviton Surge! That is gonna take them the point right here. The first map, the first round is gonna go to Viva.
And even though it seems like a repeat story, right? DJ Fisher got picked off first one again by Erlix, but somehow the rest of the team of Prage weren't able to capitalize, and DJ Fisher's, they bought enough time for him to come back along with Snoopy and the rest of the team, and they were able to take down the branches of Prage one by one. And it seems like Prage, it was a close game, so I mean more close than our first 2 games, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like this is truly the fair matchmaking. I would.
Well, you know, you get fun, like good games like this, just good matchmaking, you know. This time in PACommunity tournament.
It's hard to find nowadays a fair matchmaking game. It's really hard to find one of these.
But it seems like Prage will be trying to mirror the double bubble revamp, and Fafa looking to play the Pharah again. Seems like this is one of his more comfort picks on the DPS role, just looking to rain down rockets.
But again, it really does work for him. He's been doing a lot on Pharah. Oh, my hop just hopped on to the enemy team right there. Trying to make some space for his team, which he did. Like push the enemy back a bit there. DJ Fisher trying to hit the. Oh, Almost one clip Fafa, and but he still got the kill. Why Hop just got a kill on Fafa, but he got rest. Of course, those mercy rest. And Snoopy got a kill on Tofu right there.
Yeah, and it's a really chaotic fight right now. JP6 already used the rest, so she won't have that to rest the Tofu shop, and he gets taken down by Wipeout.
Oh, there goes the Far Mercy, taken out by the Winston, out of anyone.
And it seems like a Wipeout looks very comfortable on the Winston, whereas the Tofu shop not really looking so comfortable on the hero himself, and Snoopy gets another pick again.
Wipeout here, he gets the primal. We might see some pooping into the car action here.
Funny thing is that DJ Fisher is getting consistently shut down from Earlix, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the team is good enough to use the space that DJ Fisher provides, even though he died to kill the rest of Preach off.
Right now, it seems like the DPS is mirrored. Except for the support. The whole thing is mirrored except for the healers here. It's Mercy and Brave.
Magi Jetpack is on
Whoa! I don't know what the Mercy was doing, but we won't question it. Right now, DJ Fisher is just going off on the Spencer. Oh my god!
Maybe you never know, man. Maybe she got like a pink spike or something. I can't really gotta have like.
Some things are more important in video games. Yes.
Yeah.
Could be like a text from mom. You never know.
Always give the benefit of the doubt, and but Preach looking to nano the Tofu shop probably on Lollytron's nano boost. There it goes actually.
Oh, is that boss one? Yep. Did not kill Tofu here. Tofu popped off his primal.
And it's already 99%
Oh
for
my.
them, and it seemed like at the end of the day, even though
Team Revamp still has so many ulti left. They had like primal, they had grab, they had oh my god.
and Cassadox didn't get any opportunity to use his Graviton Surge because the fight was already over, but player game would go to save me. And
They still go to
also
Fafa. They still go to Fafa.
It's a nice boop onto the end now. And it seems like when Fafa was able to play the Pharah, he was able to create a lot of space for his team, but on the second map, because of how much more open it is, it enables Snoopy to have an easier time, especially with the high ground and all, to take Fafa down, and eventually the odds just stacked up against Prage's favor, and Team Revamp would be taking Oasis.
But just now where we saw play the game for Fafa, it seems like his team instead was making the space for him. He just came in like nothing. Like no one was damaging or anything, of course, because like we saw like the Brig on the enemy team just trying to balance it out. And Fafa just coming in with the damage.
But
damn.
Team Revamp didn't even have to swap composition or anything. They just stuck to the gun, stuck to what they are playing, and eventually they were able to take down Prage. And Prage right now needs to rethink the strategy. Maybe the Pharah.
DJ Fisher with the carry, I would say.
Yeah, and well, Prage still has a third DPS that they can pull out anytime in form of easy clap. So we'll be taking a 1 minute. Yeah, we will be taking a 1 minute break, and after that we'll be heading to the second match. So see you soon.
We'll see you guys. And we are back to our second map. So Team Revamp leading off Prage by 1-0.
Yeah, and even though the first map of Gardens looked really close when it came to City Center, I think DPSs, I think Prage, they live and die with the DPSs of Erlix and Save Myanmar. And when they didn't have really the opportunity or the space to do any damage, they couldn't really capitalize on that, and they will lose like the City Center 0-200. But you know, new map, new day, new mentality. But it seems like they still have some issues going on with both teams as my camera keeps bugging out with the colors. So
Aye.
yeah. DJ Fisher has been really impressing on the Tracer as we take a look at the map pool.
Every Tracer's been doing it.
It's like got debated once again.
We're getting debated.
But there it is, actually, the graphics.
Dorado.
Well, not really that good of a map for Farah, but I'm sure that Farfao is still able to pull out other DPS picks up his arsenal.
I mean,
Be
I've seen him
interesting.
play Doomfist. I've seen him play what is it? Genji a bit. McCree also. I've seen some of those.
You know, maybe we've been seeing a lot of good Tracer play today. Maybe Fafa is
Oh, maybe he's hiding up his sleeves. Yeah.
Maybe we don't know, man. Because he's not usually a DPS player. Maybe, you know, one day you just feel and so suddenly he has a very good Tracer out of his pocket. But Dorado is a payload map, and it's still going to favor a lot of the double bubble composition, except maybe the third map. And if it's a double bubble mirror, it's quite obvious that Revamp would have the advantage. But you never know, because there's still an opportunity for any key strats that Prage could try to pull out here.
Alright, so I mean, hopefully this map will, you know, like our first Route 66 map, they held first point. You know, the map kind of ended fast. Hopefully this map will go longer.
Especially like pull full holds right in a row on the Escort map. And you know, like it's not really fun to watch like a full hold or even experience it as a player. So, well, hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't be a full hold this time around. I'm sure that Prage will be fighting to not make it a full hold. Or maybe they'll full hold Revamp and tie up the series.
Very unexpected things about to happen here. And like I said again, I never seen this before. God damn, these details.
It's the boats, man. Lot of fishing boats.
They all look the same, but still, it's. I like how they like really put the placements of each individual boats, like it's randomized. Oh,
and once
we have
again,
some
pause. Well, looking at what the teams are hovering, Revamp, I think they have shown us their style as a team. They really like to play the Ana break. You know, we only see one composition from them. In fact, they always play the double bubble with the Tracer, McCree, and Ana, and breaks. And actually, it seems like we're a side swap here, as it'll be what? It'll be Prage on the defense now. Hold on.
But wait, no,
yeah, it seems like there'll be a side swap because
we have some technical difficulties going on.
Yeah, it seems like Revamp want to play on the attack because the winning team will actually get to choose the side they want to play. But we all know what Revamp is going to play anyway. They love to play the Winston and all.
And we're back to the Trading Game stream. But yikes. What do you think happened? Someone do you see? Probably.
I think they wanted a remap because Revamp wanted to swap sides or something, but you never know. Yeah.
Oh, they weren't sure about their roles. Alright.
But yeah, I mean, if you're a good team, right, the side you start on wouldn't really matter because It'll probably end up in your favor anyway. You just need to
But again, when you play like on defense first,
like
you
if you
know,
get a full hold right, you
yeah,
get really
you end the game fast and you feel like those confident. Yep.
You know, on the flip side, actually, some teams like when they full hold, they get like quite complacent. Like they think, oh, it's gonna be easy win, and then guess what? They get full hold themselves and lose. So
Yep.
it's always good to stay consistent and never like underestimate your opponents because you never know. Someone can just have a pop off day or moment, and you could
Oh,
just
we're taking a look at Pinata here.
well. I wonder who's this man actually. Is that Doomfist?
I don't think it's. He has hair.
It looks a bit older. He's
Well, you know, what's that? What's that guy's name that they killed in Retribution? In the animation scene. Is it this guy?
I don't know. Interesting. I wonder what's the lot. Maybe someone in the chat that knows can tell
I
us.
guess this is our
Who is
content.
this?
This is our gameplay now.
Yeah, you know this is the chat interaction, guys. Who is this man? Can anyone tell us?
Who is this Pokemon?
Seems
Oh,
that
we
on the
have
defense,
Snoopy. We have Snoopy and
Wait.
Sombra here.
they'll be trying to go for a sneaky play in the red building here with their brawl comp and save member trying to lock anyone in on the Mei.
With
And
the
Revenge-
Rage still running. They're running Brian Zari here. The main. Oh,
Erlich!
Erlich with the pop. He's always popping off.
Yeah.
Again.
And it seems like looking at the composition, Revamp will look for some swaps and Snoopy going over to the Pharah, and once Prey sees that, they rotate all the way up to the high ground. Really smart play to avoid getting caught out by the burst damage of the Pharah here.
But seems like the damage drop off just won't be doing enough here for Farah. Oh, they just move off Tofu. They might have a chance here. They might have a chance to just take some picks here before Tofu can regroup. There comes in Pop. Oh, and their whole team just diving in now.
The
But
Wipeout
no value has been getting out of that though.
Wipeout not really able to utilize that window of opportunity given there from the boot by Snoopy. And Erlich is already building up to a high noon, looking to pop it soon. But Safe Myanmar gets a pick of the alert.
Snoopy is trying to kill Erlich here for Farah. Oh, but Castadox and Fafa just got 2 kills. Castadox just showed who's the dominant. Sorry here.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a shift in momentum as Team Revamp were rolling Oasis, but it seems like it's been flipped so far. And Team Revamp hasn't even gotten a single ultimate on their attack thus far.
Erlich still has his high noon. He could change this whole thing if he can get a good.
Maybe he
wait.
can
Yeah,
catch
he-
out Snoopy unsuspected or something, but let's see as Preach rotates back to the low ground. Is the fight? Let's start.
He picks this. Is almost at his window.
Erlich right
Erlich
now.
trying to get her
Looking
pick.
shut down the Far Mercy, and an application matrix to come out from J-Pixis.
There we go. Erlich got the kill on Alan. Tofu got killed on Tracer and Yusuro.
A bit
Snoopy, however,
a bit of an overcommitment there from Snoopy. Literally 4 members on the team were already down. A bit greedy there, but he switches off to the Mei, which makes it less devastating that he committed that
ult.
barrage.
yeah.
He goes to the Genji now, trying to look to build up a Nano Blade, but they only have 1.5 minutes left, so he needs to build up his blade fast. As Yusuro probably looking to nano the Winston Wipeout to clear some space for DJ Fisher, like we saw on row 66 earlier on in the day as the punch comes out.
Oh, here comes the Blizzard ult from Fafa. Seems like I don't know if he'll get anything there. I mean, he clearly got someone, but I don't know if his team can actually commit to that ult and actually. Oh, but however, they are winning the fight.
Yeah, and it seems like the backline now being shattered for Revamp will push all of them to their spawn, and even though they have the Graph, they have the Primal Rage, Lollytron is going to be there with the sound barrier to catch out to counter the Graph, so if they can catch out Lollytron fast and quick, that might be the opening for them to get that free Graph in, but Castadox also has his own Graph to turn the fight.
And they also have beat. So they have something to counter the graph.
I mean, even if you don't manage to get a beat off, if you catch a well-placed emo fuel, you'll actually counter-grab. Also, but Earlix gets pick on Snoopy fast.
The alt diff right now from both teams. There's a lot of alt diff. Prey just got 5 alts while Team Revamp has only got 2, and it seems like Prey is gonna be taking this win on this fight here.
And it seems like while we were praising Revamp's double bubble, it seems like Preach managed to find a counter to that, playing the more meta composition of May McCree and Lucio Bap. They're able to fight down.
The stop reduce from touching the point right there.
And Revamp looked really disorientated on the attack. They kept swapping, swap DJ, both their DPSs suddenly to a different pick, reset their ultimates, and they weren't really able to get a proper fight win there. They just got full held completely by Preach. They couldn't even win a single fight. And it's a really good domination showing up from Preach, who looks to tie up the series 1-1 already on Dorado.
You can tell that Fafa is bringing his A game, his Mei now. Maybe Mei was his true secret hidden weapon all along.
Yeah.
Ready for battle.
Well, he's trying to play that. He's hovering over the Echo now, and that's gonna be another pick. But I don't know whether to stay with Revamp. They look what Preach is doing, and they want to play their own style of it. But instead of the Baptiste, they're gonna opt for an Ana, which provides more offensive capabilities with the biotic grenade. Maybe catch an anti or something and quickly dive in. And Snoopy will be playing the Genji here, just trying to farm out nanoblades and continue to cycle there. But with the payload being so close to the spawn door, it's going to be really hard for them to hold for 4 minutes. But I mean, if Preach can hold them there for 4 minutes, why can't Revamp do it, right?
Fafa is gonna have to play a bit safe here because he doesn't have technical difficulties again. But as I was saying, Fafa is gonna play a bit safe here since they don't have a Mercy or like a main healer that can aim properly. They're running a Baptist, and they're going against DJ Fisher, who's on McCree. So Fafa's gonna have to play some corners here with buildings to not get picked off.
Yeah, but it's going to be really hard for Revamp because what you said earlier, right? About how if you full hold, you just need to push to that check for the win. So theoretically, that Preach could just build up for the perfect opportunity for them to just get that one fight win to win the map. They could just like wait, like not use any outs, just build up 6 ultimates, and when they know that Team Revamp is down on few ultimates, they can just push through, just pick Q, like all 6 of them just click Q and just wipe out everyone.
Interesting how they're now running things like grab Hanzo ult or something like that to just make sure it's like an ult kill. They're running right? Who they're running? They're running DPS Echo and McCree. Which I guess High Noon grab kind of works, yeah.
Maybe they just trust like in themselves. They don't need to rely.
They don't need the
combos. They don't need the combos. Just maybe they just win it on the first fight. Don't even need any out.
Attackers incoming.
Alright, and we're starting off with Casa just already trying to go forward before his whole team does, and Fafa is apparently not taking any damage.
It's gonna be really hard for the supports of Fafa's side to heal him up because of Bap and Lucio currently here aerial target, which would mean that Fafa has to drop down if he wants any healing, unless Pixis can land an accurate projectile shot with the right click.
And there you can see right there, Casta's trying to create some space for his team, which he did. It was the cart is already under the show.
It's a nice kill by Snoopy, but if Preach manage to stabilize here, they can still turn the fight around as Cassadox get
Casta just got picked off DJ right there, yeah. Casta is really surviving up here alone as a diva, no shield, just him and his DM.
Well, as you say that he does get out of his pet, gets taken out by Reduce, but look at Rolex right now, he already has his High Noon, and Pixis already quickly building up.
They are really popping anything they have, because the cart is so close to the point already.
Why pop a little bit too overzealous there with his nano boost, a little bit too confident as Rolex managed to shut him down. But
and it seems like
the turret!
No one cares about turret apparently. That was a Fafa with his Torium play, let's go. He's trying to hammer! Oh, and he gets picked up by DJ! But
That was
there
a really-
goes the second map goes to Prage.
That's a really awkward situation there from I think it was Yusuro, the Ana from South Prage. Revamp. He was trying to contest the card, but the turret, like he didn't have time to destroy the turret before he moved out. So you're just walking in, just getting chipped down by the turret. And when he actually reached the card, it was so low that he could just get easily finished off. Here we see the grab from Cassidox. Last fight of the defense, you just shut down the whole of Revamp.
That was okay. So the first map, they 2-0 on Oasis. Now they full hold on Dorado. This is really like balanced. This is really interesting to watch here.
Well, it's not balanced to say that it's a close map. It's like it's a roll on one side and a roll on another. Or maybe the third map will be close. You know, like if it's like two rolls coming together, they can.
Yeah, they're gonna be upping their game now.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna be taking a break after this, and we're gonna be going to our third map after the break.
The final map of the day.
Let's map the ball. Alright.
So my camera is purple again, man.
Yikes. So it's 1-1 right now. Team Revamp versus Prage.
First time on stream, you know, 1-1, but it's still a roll. It's a 1-1, but a roll.
Both sides roll each other. I mean, I guess it's some way balanced.
Somewhat balanced.
But okay, so our next map we're gonna be playing is King's Row, the best map of all.
To many, it's a really classic map. A lot of people like to play it. I mean, it's the first time we actually see a hybrid map in our stream today, and look at the scores, man. It's like 0-2, 1-0.
0-2, 1-0.
Okay,
There's always an O.
maybe King's Row won't be an O. Maybe just hopefully it isn't.
I don't think it'll be an O.
King's Row, it's a really Reinhardt-oriented map, and so far, based on the last two maps, when it came down to the Rhine Mirror, Prage were always the ones who come on top because Revamp was the Winston, right? And
Winston's
Revamp
alright,
won that. On Dorado, it was Rhine Mirror, and Prage won that easily. So you can still play the double bubble on King's Row, but you need to know how to play it well. And a Reinhardt is way more easier to execute, especially at this level of play. So I think if there's a Rhine Mirror, I think Prage will be the ones who come out on top. But you never know because all these teams maybe have their hidden strategy up their sleeves or something.
I mean, we might see Fafa on Torbjorn again, you know? This map is pretty good for Torb, I'm not gonna lie.
It works, yeah. Maybe he can finally get the hammer kill he wanted without getting killed off.
I am hoping to see the Torb 1v1 too, but I mean, this map has been known to see some Torb 1v1s, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe like a gentleman's agreement, you know, top
Yes.
1v1 to settle the first fight.
Maybe this is how we don't see a O now. We'll see who will get the point is the winner of the Torb 1v1.
Yeah. Well, it could still be an O if like the one team keeps winning the top 1v1, you know.
Hopefully it's not though. Alright.
Well, we should be going into the map soon, heading into King's Row, looking to see a lot of Reinhardt on this map's everyone's favorite map. You know, in Overwatch there's a lot of really like bad maps that people say like Paris Horizon, but I have not seen a single person who has complained about King's Row. You know, even some maps that people like, maybe like Lijiang or whatever, there's always people who seem to complain about it, like it's a bad map or whatever. But King's Row, I virtually see no one complain about it. It's just such a well-designed map, this game.
Alright, let's see what oh, Revamp is still gonna be going on the double bubble here.
I mean,
What
like,
do Vincent's
in
out?
some situations, right, if your team has practiced the composition, like even if you're losing on it, it's if you suddenly switch composition and your team isn't used to playing it, it wouldn't be better than just sticking to your guns, you know?
But again, they are playing on attack though, so I mean, yeah. If they were playing on defense, I'll be surprised, but they are playing on attack. This is why I like playing attack. You always have like so many chances to keep winning the fight, while defense is you lose, you know?
Well, I mean, both teams have to defend eventually, so...
Yeah.
Coming out the gates, it's still the difference, the parallel of styles of both of these teams, the double bubble versus the Rhine Rush, and the only hero that is similar here with the McCree and Diane. So far, Cassadog seems to be getting the hand of reduce as the wall comes out, doesn't really catch anyone.
My heart tried to make some space there, but he's the one who got backed off. Ironlegs, of course, with the first pick, like always, easy clap. With the oh wait, did we switch or?
Yeah, subbed in an easy clap for
Yeah, we
Papa.
didn't see the clap.
They subbed in a support player off-rolling for another support player off-rolling the DPS, and that's...
We just saw some right clicks from Snoopy just now. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Oh, JP
So he's missing from stun. He's struggling a bit, but Cassadog got to kill a Snoopy. Seems like Prage is gonna be able to hold this first fight.
That was really close call there for JPix. He's almost got caught out mid jump boost by Snoopy, but at the end of the day, Prage will be able to stabilize, and they're building up to a shatter which could really wipe out Revamp next fight.
Oh, here comes White Pop again, trying to create some space, but immediately got booped back by Lolitron. Oh, here comes the big high noon. He got one picked off. Doesn't matter. His whole team just wins that fight. Like he just got abused right there. He just got stunned, got dive by the whole team.
It seems like Oasis was just a warm-up map for Preach, just really getting into their own groove. Right now, Revamp can't find an answer. They swap over the brick to a Lucio, trying to go for more fast pace to speed their McCree around, but Wipeout already get taken down.
That right click, man. That goddamn right click. Killing everything in his path. Ireland is hitting all his shots.
Yeah, and even as Revamp come back with a few ultimates, once again up to the nano boost onto the Winston combo, but Easy Clap has just that blizzard to shut everything down and just CC everyone into oblivion.
The nano Winston trying to create some space with the Prey trying to using the Blizzard ultimate. Pros the Ana, doesn't kill her though. No one to kill her. My Pop is going with his primal. Oh, there goes.
A little bit late there for the peak from Lolitron because half his team is already dead. And Erlich means that Revamp will be able to push the point. So for once, today it will not be a full hold.
We don't know that. I mean, Revamp might full hold on defense.
Yeah, but at least the first attack isn't a full hold.
First attack isn't a full hold, yep. DJ, we all know DJ is always good for his tracers. He's right now. Oh, he just came back to his team. Nothing. Oh yeah, his their main tank, Winston. I mean, he's an off tank, but yeah, you know what I mean. Just got picked off, and there goes Team Revamp already for this fight after capping the point.
Yeah, and Team Revamp's pivotal play for the next fight will be the Graph Pulse Bomb combo. And looking to shut down, but J-Pixies needs to be in position with a well-placed Immortality to be able to counter that, as Vipop will want to take the Rhine Mirror into his own hands.
Oh, here comes here comes the grab, but they use the Mei as an ice wall, and the Immortality comes in time. Oh, they're popping off High Noon. And they already used the Pulse Bomb. I didn't see the Pulse Bomb.
Pulse Bomb ended before the graph, so it was really weird they didn't choose to combo that because it didn't really get anything, as Rage are looking to just push back to the rest of them.
Oh, Easy Clap and Ireland both got their DPS ults. Well, on the Team Revamp, both supports has his ult, but also Prage almost got it as well for their supports.
Yeah, and Castle Dogs is building up to a graph, and combo with a Blizzard could really shut down all of Revamp. It's up to Alan. Once again, the support ultimates the pivotal fight for both teams. Alan can get a nice down barrel here, they'll really save his team from the grab as the Blizzard will come out.
Oh, here comes High Noon, but the Mei wall is kind of blocking, but it doesn't matter, it's all down now.
This is a just well planned bait. Maybe it's not planned, but you know excuses plan. So Easy Clap would like bring out the wall, and
so no one can focus on him, right? Yeah.
So Revamp doesn't know there's the High Noon's there, and no one can shoot down the McCree. And you know when the dead eye when you're locked in, right? And then you just let down the wall and just free fire. It's just easy pickings for Erlich.
Oh, wait. After it locks on, does it keep going? Even though we can't see it?
If you're behind a wall, I think it stops. But at that point in time, Erlich already had the red skull.
Oh, he has the red skull, yeah. Right now, the B has been dropped from Prage, hitting everyone in his team. Oh, it's just a lot of chaotic stuff is going on here.
And once the fight is over, Revamp would only have 1 minute left, and once again, Prage really cycling the ultimates well, because next fight, Castle Dogs has been so high energy this whole map that he already has another grab. And right now they're still trickling and still getting staggered.
Castle is just having a time of his life right now.
Reduce needs to mirror his own Xayah and show that he's not gonna be the one losing this Xayah mirror today, as both of them have the Graviton Surge, and Reduce will be looking to combo it with Snoopy's Riptire.
Well, it seems like this could possibly be the last fight for both teams. Unless Team Revamp does come up with something good and they just grab with the Riptire. Is it gonna be big? Yeah, it's a lot of wall riding with Tire here, and it's huge! with a triple Yusoru with a nade kill on Easy Clap with the sleep on Cassadox. Oh my god, well, suddenly they just popped off.
And Preach had 4 ultimates there, meaning they didn't have any opportunity to use it, and Erlix will get staggered here.
He tried to hide, he tried. That's the thought that counts.
Even though they can manage to contest here if they really want to, Erlix is down, that means that's their main DPS pressure already down and they don't even manage
Oh, but
to
they put
contest.
down the Blizzard! There's a chance here.
But they already kept the point.
Oh, they did! Oh my god!
Maybe not really the smartest play there from Easy Clap. Maybe should have holded their Blizzard for the next fight, but Jpixis catches Wipe Up.
Maybe he got your bait when it was in teammate, you know, like Tofu said, oh, I can touch the point, no worry, just use your ult. And then, yeah.
Tofu there, he got booed by the concussion mine by Snoopy up in the sky, so he couldn't. I think he was charging in, but then he got booed off his direction. But Snoopy
But even
already
though
had...
it seemed like Team Revamp won that fight anyway though, so...
Yeah. Snoopy has another Riptire. Can he get another 3 kills here, or can Erlich
It's gotta be a double at least, right? Oh no! Casta took down the tire. My Hawk just killed Tofu, and the grab with the high new from Erlix? No picks.
Doesn't really catch anyone, but does destroy.
But they did
one
hold. They did hold it.
And destroying the Ryan shield basically renders him useless because when you get caught out in the open right there with no shield, you're basically dead. As Easy Clap swaps over to the Hanzo and already 70% outcharge with that well-placed headshot onto DJ Fisher.
Oh, here comes on the window from from Frage here. With the immortality and they got grab. The immortality is gonna keep them alive with the big shatter from White Pop here. But Easy Clap with the dragon just changed all that from Team Revamp right now. It doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, an Easy Clap on the Hanzo here. DJ Fisher, Nano Electric Cowboy looking to turn the fight around, but Alan falling down.
Oh, the shield just came up in time though.
Maybe that's a clutch Doomfist play from Snoopy though.
Oh, but Ireland just countered that with another Doomfist. Cassadog got another pickup. It's a 4v4 now. Easy Clap, Switch's soldiers trying to get back to point as fast as possible. Ireland's trying to keep them off. The solo grab on Vibe Hop there, trying to kill him. There goes Reduce from Easy Clap, just got a pick off him. Snoopy is trying to make a comeback as well. But it seems like Rage is gonna be holding and not let Team Revamp take the final point.
Yeah, and even though that some star plays from Snoopy with the Riptire to push through second point, and maybe sometimes DJ Fisher get a few nice kills, Preach at the end of the day were able to stabilize, and it was a close map, but I think Preach still looks better, more well coordinated, especially with the combos on the graph. Like, remember on the second point of the attack, Revamp tried to pull a graph pulse combo, but it was a bit weirdly timed because
Didn't go as planned.
yeah, the Tracer threw the pulse bomb right in the open where no one was gonna die, and the graph hasn't even come out yet. So maybe a bit of a miscommunication there from Revamp.
Now we're about to see if they're gonna get old or not. I don't think so.
With how well they've been playing, I don't think so.
Because
It would be really
Snoopy is trying to keep up the vibe here for himself.
Yeah, but he's partying alone, you know, the rest of the team are like all serious, already going to the point. Snoopy's just, hey guys, let's have the fun and just build a snowman.
That's basically May, you know, just being positive, but deep inside, you know, he's truly evil.
Trying to be positive, but creating devilish plays for the enemy team with a freeze and all.
Well, this time both sides is playing Ryan Zarya. Well, Snoopy just comes in and tries to block the damage for the team there with his cryo freeze. Cassadox is going in already with high energy.
Emo a bit late there from Jpixis, doesn't really save the Tofu shot as DJ Fisher is just looking to push in with his ride and catches out Cassadox.
Iolace, of course, with the pick. No matter what, the man always tries to get a pick and he succeeds.
And Prey still looking to build up some ultimates, but both sides don't have any ultimates yet, so it's still a neutral fight for both teams. But Erlix once again, Erlix has been winning out the McCree battle so far. He's able to charge his high noon really fast.
It's such a big main wall for both sides, but seems like Tofu just got naded there. Cancel out all healing that he would get from that fight.
Yeah, even with the nice flash and fan, the kill hammer, kill from the side of Snoopy, the rest of Preach weren't able to follow up, and with the nano on the Wipeout, it's just a frontline difference. Like, Wipeout is doing so much damage and there's nothing Little Shop can really do.
Team Revamp here just trying to build out on their ults right now. Alama's got his 20 more %, while both DPS is so close to theirs as well. Rage is gonna have to work out with the tank ult soon. Right now they're using High Noon, see if they're gonna be picked up. Nope. Oh! Picks up, but it's a big shatter from Tofu right there. Oh, but that is an even bigger blizzard from Snoopy.
Big shadow. Big shadow, but not big enough to stop Snoopy from unleashing his blizzard onto Prage. But Prage has their own blizzard of their own for the next fight, so that's the advantage that they have in their hands. But
you saw just now Snoopy kind of tactical crouch there to assert dominance, but yeah.
I mean, Easy Clap has his own blizzard and then he throws it out.
He got the Zarya in there. Oh, that's a lot of assists on one Zarya right there. Redu's got abused there. Ireland is going in on killing both those tanks. Right now, Mei is left on point. Snoopy got killed by Tofu, and Ireland is just going for more kills. He's just hungry now.
And right now, they push on to the first point and Lollytron has his sound barrier for the next fight. But because Revamp doesn't have any outs that Prage needs to shut down, it means that Lollytron has free control of where he can use his sound barrier. He can just use it to build momentum and just engage in the fight because he doesn't have a graph to worry about. He doesn't have the blizzard to worry about.
Oh, we don't have a 1-0 map now, finally. We don't have an 0 map finally. It's currently 2-1. We will see if it becomes 2-2 and 3-2 or not. Oh, but Team Revamp just popped up the nano, which helped about killing Tofu. Reduce is going after the McCree, going after Irelix, and Irelix is down from DJ. Snoopy, however, though, just got melted by Cassadox.
I think the fight is still turnable here for Prage as they catch out Wipeout. Lollytron can commit the sound barrier here if they want to push the advantage, and the Shadow will catch out Reduce with Cassadox getting 3.
Cassadox is just killing everyone right now.
I feel like last tournament he played DPS, did quite good on the Tracer, but this tournament he's back onto his main role and he's here to show why Zarya is one of his best heroes in his hero pool. Really showing up today. High energy so far, consistently throughout the map.
They're coming up close to the second one here. We'll see if Team Rebound can actually hold this or not.
But Prage has 5 outs, but it's 5 outs against 3, so it might not be as one-sided as you think as the Blizzard comes out from Snoopy.
All depends on this Blizzard right now. They got some freeze and a high noon. Irelix, I feel like Irelix, his high noon is always used for breaking down the shield. It doesn't matter, his aim is always on point. And it seems like Team Prage is gonna be taking more kills than Team Revamp. And there goes the grab from Cassadox. Big grab right now.
Cassadox so high energy that he was able to build another grab so fast after just using his previous one.
And the second point is captured for Prage.
3 minutes and 20 seconds here for Prage just to push to the end of the point. It's not impossible per se for Revamp to hold this, but it's going to be really hard because the only outs they have now to even stabilize is just the sound barrier and then the boost. And if the Tofu Shop can land a really huge shatter here, that's the hopes and dreams gone for Revamp.
Right now, Tofu is building up another shatter, while my pop here is only on 40% right now. We might see another big shatter. Oh, but Tofu just got picked up by Snoopy with the Storm Arrow. And Cassadox just got charged as well.
He got taken for a ride there. Cassadox got charged and Lollytron booked the Rhine, so he got charged even more longer time period. But
imagine getting staggered by your own team there.
True. But doesn't matter because they still have 2.5 minutes and Easy Clap will want to bring out more spam to combat Snoopy's own spam on Hanzo. Swaps over to the Junkrat.
They do have Shatter and High Noon. This could be very big. However, though, Team Revamp has almost 4 ults to work with, including Beat.
Nice block from the side of Latofu Shop
Oh.
and returns its own shadow onto 4.
Easy Clap gonna pick off Snoopy right now. If they can get one more kill, they got a kill on DJ. They're both DPS are down right now. This might be it. This might be it. Oh, here comes the grab. Only Lolitron on the grab though, but Tofu is just going in. Cassadog showing who's the better Azari here. And that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game for Preach.
A little bit of a
2-1.
Tori beat there from Lolitron and Pritch. Not looking so stable on Oasis, but come the last 2 maps, they are really able to stop Revamp in their tracks. And Cassadogs, the really huge player here on King's Row, I think he got an average energy the whole map probably around 80%. Every time the POV is on him, he's always on 80 or above energy, and really good play here.
I think he's just the MVP of this in general.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of other players that probably could be in a conversation for it, but when it came down to the last map, like the only map that was decently close, Cassadogs was probably the difference there for Prage.
Well, now it's 2-1. Prage. I mean, we finally see a game. It's not an O. You know, finally a team that won at least once.
Yeah,
So,
and
anything?
the good thing is that it's finally not a roulette. And before we head into our player of the match here, it's really odd that Revamp was able to roll so easily on Oasis and suddenly looked lost when it on the last 2 maps. It's really a shift in momentum. This doesn't happen that often.
I mean, I guess Oasis is because it's a King of the Hill map. It's not truly defending in that map, so they can just run double bubble all they want in that map.
Yeah, but it's okay because for both teams, I think it's not all over there yet. So some of these teams will be progressing for today too, where they still have opportunity to show themselves. And for Prage, we came into this series knowing that they're probably the favorites to win it. We might have changed our mind after the first map, but come the second and third, they showed us why they are the favorites and why they deserve to win the match. And well played to both teams, but Prage at the end of the day, on the Rhine mirror, when it just came down to it, were able to win out King's Row and win the series.
Oh, let's go move on to the play of the match here, and you know who it is. It's Cassadogs.
He's such a big player, like such a big impact player that the screen can't even fit his name. He's just that influential.
Oh my god, this high shot. Oh, this is all high energy with the big grab. I feel like all his grab at least caught 2 people or more. It's never 1. And all those grab picks, it's so good that just let his team win all the fights here.
Yeah, and Cassadog showing why switching to his main role, unlocking his full potential for his team. Really able to turn out big, especially on King's Row. But even the other maps, his Diva and Dorado on their attack was really good at shutting down the McCree from the side of Team Revamp. And that will be it for our broadcasters matches for today. But before we sign out, we'll be taking the updated results and what will be happening tomorrow. So for Group A, it's gonna be in round 3, Gamer Geese and Pen Island both winning out their matches 2-0. And Pen Island will be the first seed coming out of Group A along with Jollibee Fan Club. So congrats to both of those teams, and to Gamer Geese and Matrix. Unfortunate run here for them, but still well
Pen
played.
Island though.
Yeah.
Pen Island 3-0.
And looking to see Gamer Geese and Matrix next time. Maybe they can turn things around like how One Boys did, and yeah. Really dominant actually. Pen Island didn't even drop a single map looking at the team map differential.
Group B, we got Prage with the 3-0. And Tsunami here with a 2-1.
Not as dominant for Prage as Pan Island in the other group, but still able to pull out a 3-0. Looking a bit shaky here and there, but Prage and Tsunami the ones to take it and progress to day 2. And unfortunately for Revamp, a good showing there, here and there, but not able to qualify for day 3. And for Team Revamp and Lamoon, well played to them for playing this tournament, and maybe we'll see them next time.
They did really good, yeah.
Yep.
Viran did really good. Group C, we got
Walk
Walk
Boys.
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 Walk
Yeah,
Boys
Walk-
and Pank.
Really unfortunate here for 6 stacking and Celestials. Not the result they were looking for, and it's interesting to see whether they'll be playing in our next few tournaments. And for Walk Boys, a really big turnaround, because if I remember clearly, last tournament they didn't even progress top 4, so maybe this time around they want to go to the playoffs, and so far so good for the Walk Boys.
The Walk It Boys.
Yeah.
The
Walk
Booping
Boys
Boys.
And Inurisu, you know.
They did really.
And for tomorrow, it's gonna be Pan Island, Jollibee, Fan Club, Prage, Tsunami, Walk Boys, and Pank.
Pank.
So we have knocked out half of our teams in just the first day. A really close competition. A lot of matches we weren't able to broadcast, but good games all around. And Scarluck, you want to send us off?
Yep, and that would be all for today. We had some really amazing games today, like mostly 2-0 in the few first, but yeah, that was a really good last game we had today.
Yeah, and that's it for us, me and Scarluck here. And do drop us a follow on our socials down below. It's Scarluck. It's on twitch.tv/Scarluck, and you can drop me a follow at Twitter at RXSOW. And yeah, tomorrow I think it'll be Overshake casting along with our boy Scarluck over here. So I'll be signing off for today. Scarluck will still be here tomorrow, so you can still see his handsome face and all. And that's it for us over at PACommunity.
But yeah, that's all. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.